In order to add grades to an assignment, I'm going to choose to go to Assignment List. Remember, there are multiple ways you could add grades. From Assignment List, I'm going to click on the assignment name, and it then pops up a screen to add grades for the student selected. From this screen, there are multiple places for you to see more information about this assignment. On the top right where it says Show More, if you click that, it will show you two tabs, Grade Scale and Special Codes. This Special Codes tab will show you what some of these special coding that you can enter for a grade, what those mean. For example, absent, missing, or incomplete. In order to enter grades, I'm going to click on the box for a student name underneath that assignment. When I do so, it brings up my grade calculator. Because this assignment is set up to be score type percent and points out of 100, I'm now going to give this student a score. I can enter the score with my mouse or type it in. Once I select that, I have a few options. I can then click on the box for the next student and manually enter a score. I can also choose to fill scores for students if everyone received the same score. Once I enter one score, I can go down and select the Fill Down button. It will then update all of the scores below with the same score. If the fill went into a student's grade and they did not receive that grade, you can still manually change a grade. There are other options for assignment grades as well. These include things like missing work, incomplete work, late work, or if a student was absent. When these are added, you will see a tiny icon pop up in the same box. You can add multiple icons to a box along with the grade. You can take them away as well. Once you have selected grades for these students, make sure to select Save Scores at the bottom. As a reminder, you can also enter grades by going to A+ Grading and going to Score Sheet. Any student who has a gray box or you are not able to enter a grade is because the assignment is selected for specific students. Many times, teachers want to add assignments for work that is either completed or not completed. To do that, we recommend using a different assignment type. In order to create an assignment for items that are complete or not complete, you will first need to create an assignment by clicking on the plus button and Assignment. Once your Create Assignment box comes up, you will select the classes for this assignment to apply to and give it a name. Then you will select a category for this work to go in. Remember to put a due date within the same term as the one you have selected. When it comes time to choose score type, instead choose Collected Only. You notice the points total goes away. Collected Only as a score type means that you will only be able to select if it is collected with a check or not collected. This will not give a numerical grade to this piece of work, so it will not count in the student's grade. Count and Traditional Final Grade is automatically selected. You can unselect that so this does not count in the final grade, or leave it default collected. Because this is set to Collected Only, even if this box is checked, it will not calculate in the final grade. If you want work like this to count in the final grade, the suggestion is then to make an assignment later on with score type percent and 100, where the cumulative collected work is graded. An example of this will be shown after we create this assignment. Once score type is set to Collected Only, I'm going to unclick Count and Traditional Final Grade and click Save and Close. I'm now immediately going to score that assignment by clicking this green box. I'm going to choose the box underneath that assignment for my first student, and you notice I now only have icon options. I have no numerical grade option. For this student, they turned in their AM Bell work, so I'm going to put collected. I'm going to go to the second student and put missing. And for the third student, put collected. Remember, I'm always going to save my scores. I now have a list that quickly shows me who did that piece of work or did not. This is especially important to do with work that historically you may have scored as only students receiving a 0 or 100. If you would like to add a grade for students for completing or not completing work, you can add a separate assignment for that later that shows the cumulative number of work that has been collected or not collected. In order to see all of the assignments I have now created, I'm going to click on A+ Grading Score Sheet. I now see all of the assignments that I have created for this course and student scores.